Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back to share a couple of fragrances from Meleg Perfumes with you. So Matthew sent these over to me about a week ago. I've been playing with them, sniffing them, just really getting to know them. And those of you that are my vintage lovers out there, I think are really going to enjoy these. So I've got two different ones here to talk about. I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to start with the newest one. I think this is one of the newest fragrances that he's come out with, and this is called Madeline Peach. I also want to show you how he packages his fragrances. He packages them so beautifully, and I love that he puts this little wax seal on his fragrances. He also they're just so pretty. You can also have him bottle it for you, where he wraps this with some twine and he will put a wax seal on the bottle. Really beautiful packaging. Everything's handmade. He does everything out of his little one-bedroom apartment in Vancouver, Canada. He really is a one-man show. So he also posts a bunch of stuff on Instagram, like he'll give you behind the scenes stuff going on where he's like creating tinctures and all of these neat things to like as raw materials to make perfumes or fragrances with. Yeah, I'll link his Instagram below. I follow him on Instagram, and I love looking at just everything that he posts. It's so interesting and cool. But anyways, let's get back to talking about Madeline Peach. So Madeline Peach, I believe, is named after his mother, and this is Matthew's take on Guerlain's Mitsuko. Mitsuko is, I think, a Japanese word, and he lived in Japan for 10 years and I think speaks Japanese, and Mitsuko isn't pronounced that way. I'm going to try to include some clips of himself talking about this fragrance, and you'll see how it's actually pronounced, but this is his take on Mitsuko, and this is so gorgeous, you guys. I can't tell you, like, how comforting these fragrances are to me, because they take me back to my childhood. This is what perfume used to smell like. This is such a gorgeous kind of fruity chypre fragrance, chypre style fragrance, I should say. Those of you that love Mitsuko, I think, would really love Madeline Peach. It's just beautiful. So Madeline Peach is peach, apricot, ylang ylang, jasmine, and oak moss. I know that there's some more ingredients in here. That was what I found on Fragrantica, but again, I will try to link. I'll try to insert some video of Matthew talking about this fragrance himself. It will really give you a better understanding of it. But this is gorgeous. I really get the oak moss and the ylang ylang. The peach comes out. I know when I tested this on my skin, it took a little while for the peach to kind of bloom, but I was eventually able to smell the peach. But yeah, to my nose, this is mostly about the ylang ylang. I get a little bit of the jasmine and the oak moss. It's gorgeous. It's very vintage style. So I just had to get up and go get my daughter something, and I let this sit for a little bit. And I came back, and now I can really smell the apricot. It's like the fruity notes come out more in the dry down than they do in the top or when you first spray it. But yeah, and when this dried down on my skin, I could smell the peach, and I love the note of apricot in fragrance. I just love this so much. It's so comforting, and those of you out there that like Mitsuko or like your kind of more vintage chypre style fragrances will not be disappointed with this. It's so beautiful, so I definitely recommend checking out Madeline Peach. Yeah, all I smell is apricot now, and a little bit of the oak moss. Oh gosh, I love it. I love it so much. So yeah, that is Madeline Peach. The second one that he sent over is called Vienna 1900, and it says at the top Choco Patchouli. So as this sounds, this is a dark, rich, chocolatey patchouli fragrance. This is very, very woody. It is not sweet. This is rich. That is the best way I can describe the way this smells. This is very, very rich. This is definitely unisex. I would have no problem, and I will have no problem wearing this, but it does lean a little bit on the masculine side. But it's gorgeous. This is a dark, earthy patchouli. It's not overly medicinal smelling. It's just an earthy patchouli. Oh my gosh. It literally has some it has earthy notes in it, and it literally smells like fresh earth. If that makes any sense. It smells so delicious. Like fresh turned dark earth. Okay, so Vienna 1900 is patchouli, dark chocolate, earthy notes, red berries, mint, and amber. So the mint in this one is also ever present. You can definitely smell the mint, but it's not an overpowering mint at all. It's like it's there, but it's that the combination of the really earthy patchouli and the mint is just perfect. They are blending together perfectly. You're definitely getting this beautiful, dry, dark chocolate scent. And this one, both of these lasted on my skin forever. Now the Madeline Peach one, you'll definitely get a good 8 hours out of it, but it is going to wear closer to the skin after the first few hours. Wore closer to the skin for me after the first few hours, but I could smell it all day long. I had no problem smelling it on myself, and I'm sure if you can smell it, others can still smell it. They're just not going to smell you from 6 feet away. So, but this one was definitely there like all day long. This is gorgeous. This is going to be like one of my favorite winter scents, I think, because it's so deep and earthy and rich smelling. I just love this one. The patchouli is not, it's not like an earthy hippie patchouli either. It's more of a medicinal smelling patchouli, but it's not overly medicinal smelling either. I think that the chocolate note in it is really taking the edge off of the medicinal quality of the patchouli. But it's just beautiful. I love this one. This one, like I say, it could definitely be worn by a man or a woman. Just beautiful. This is going to be a beautiful winter, like cold winter nights fragrance. Earthy, yummy. This is one of those that kind of reminds me of home, that kind of wet, dark earth. It's beautiful. So that one is Vienna 1900. I will link all of the information for these fragrances down below. I definitely think that if you have not checked out Meleg Perfumes yet, definitely check them out, especially if you guys are into vintage fragrances or are looking for that kind of like, if you're looking for the types of fragrances that are from days gone by, you will definitely appreciate these. I love Matthew's creations. I just think that he's just such a creative person. Gosh, I love this Madeline Peach so much. It smells so good. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, definitely don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.